Hello, my last here. Welcome to the video. I just wanted to let you know I do have a Discord and a Twitter if you ever want to interact with me or say hi or have a conversation. And if you ever want to catch these videos live, head over to my Twitch and my Kick and come hang out. I sometimes don't talk. That's unfortunately one of my mini quirks. Is my inability to formulate thoughts as my brain focuses in on what I'm doing, and then I just forget to speak. So I'm always up to hang out and chat with anyone that stops by. So hope you enjoyed the video. All right, back with more Ostranauts and also some more lore right here. Much of infrastructure on Earth's moon, Luna, was left unfinished and abandoned as business interests left for Mars and the Belt. Workers walked off excavation states in mid-development, leaving wiring exposed, enormous mining drones idle, even actively digging. Processed metal, processed mules and cart games lying in table ox to gather dust preserved by the vacuum. So I wonder if that means that you can actually go to the moon. Or there's going to be a very minimal moon station. Or just abandonment. That would be cool if you could take over a moon station, because no one cares. The art and aesthetics of the game are pretty good. Mm, I got stuck on advisor mode. Well, I want to check the scrap station before I do anything else. Oh yeah, I'm gonna take off my suit. I slowly repair the entire ship. Oh, did the drill run out of power? Where'd my drill go? Oh, is it in the suit? It might be in the suit. My drill's just fucking gone. Well, I do need my goddamn drill, so I'm gonna get it. The conduit shit's the stuff's gonna be the pain in the ass to repair. Man, I so regret like moving the ship at all with that like tiny wreck. I should have just abandoned it. I just wanted to finish out that one room. I didn't realize that did this much damage. I am one slight damage event away from pressure breaching my entire hull. Also, I forgot to check when the new scrap. Is coming in. Tomorrow at 2. Before it rolls over, I need to buy all the heat sinks and motherboards I can. There's a reason why I purchased scrap damaged reactor parts, is because I could sell it on the black market for a lot more than I bought them for, because I believe I bought them for 2 grand a piece. I didn't really get a good cargo haul, unfortunately. So I'm not gonna have like a lot of funds to play around with. It also is pretty cold in here, so I'll pick that up. Go over here. Oh, okay, I see what's going on here. It wasn't that it's too cold, I don't have vents properly connecting. So the heater is not heating up the air properly. Time to go buy all the good components for repairing. Those heat sinks and the motherboards. I'll also buy all these too. Before doing anything else, I'm going to take the navigation panel back to my room. I'm storing up parts for my custom-made ship. Where's the hygiene wipes? Now, generally, you can't find reactor parts that easily. Getting 4 damaged reactor parts in the salvage store, I think is pretty rare find. Using the laser torch of the reactor, it's funny. It's also pretty lucky to find resources in these tanks. Usually they're empty or depleted or been ruptured. I also could sleep on board my own ship now because my ship has a bed. And it has a lot better bed than it does my own bedroom, my own apartment. Slumlord apartment does. So I'll probably just sleep on the ship once ever I need to go pass out. Yeah, it's just we can't really hold maxing out the speed. I believe I need 2 of these parts so I can only sell one of them if I want to. I'll probably take a trip down to the black market and sell off the working reactor that I got, because I could just repair my own reactor. Because my ship does eat enough power where I kind of consider, because I have a lot of electronics on board now, I probably should get a working reactor on board, specifically just for passive power. And it will probably generate enough power that I don't have to worry about ever running out of power after that. Next will be the RCS, because RCS is getting a bit dicey with how big this ship is and how much RCS it takes to move it. Especially if I want to do fast maneuvers. So that is another reason why I really desperately need to get a reactor working, because I can then do slow several hour maneuvers. Especially if I get a long permit. I don't need to rush in getting anywhere in the boneyard. Time is technically money, but this would allow me to maintenance the ship in between trips. Yeah, that did glitch. I know it's not the next day yet. Or... I need to pick up food for myself and the kitten on this level. The phantom kitten. I'm also going to guess by the fact that there's multiple different animal types that you can pick. I'm assuming what it was is that one of the executives has a pet, or executives has a pet. They like plural, and they are reproducing, and they're probably one of the few pets in space that exist alive. So one. Also four of these. So one of these. So one of these. Oh, we got a pretty good haul. Yeah, before I go back down the stairs, I need to go to the Sundries area, Sundries retail kiosk, and buy some parts for the ship. I don't want to have to try to track down all these parts. I'll get a dining table, get two spacer stools. I'll buy these. I'll buy two of these. I need three of these. Four of these, actually, because I'm gonna make a manual airlock to the reactor. Do I want to make it internal or external? I'll get a functional load system. I'd rather just find a CO2 scrubber at that point. It's not like I desperately need it. Seeing any other part. Unfortunately, it looks like there's only autos right now. I mean, I can't just get the vents that I wanted. I'm also not spending 20 grand on an arcade cabinet. I'd rather get one damaged from the scrap store and repair it and then deal with that. Now, the score to beat's like 668,000. Because that was the last time I checked the price of my ship. And one way to rapidly increase the price of your ship is by making rooms. No matter the almost no matter the size, it seems, as long as the room is functional. There's like, this is a bridge. This is an engineering bay because of the batteries. This is a bathroom, a bedroom, a living area, a exercise area, or like wellness area, a Atmo technician area. Pick up that. I'll probably just make an internal manual airlock. If I have to, I'll just breach the exterior of the hull to repair the reactor if it's going critical or something. I'll get another access hatch. Wow, our manual airlock. There's the door. I was like, where the hell's the door? This manual airlock is really good when you're at station, because when you're at station, you usually can't get out of your own ship. Let me get that other hatch. Oh, yeah, I gotta go through my manual interlock. Not like it's a critical for dude that done. Okay, I'm just gonna start working in here again. Where the fuck matter should go? I'm gonna go buy another shoe. I have seemed to misplace my shoe. It went into the ether. Throw my shoe on the ground. Actually, I'll take it with me just in case I find the other shoe. Wherever it got thrown to. Yeah, we can finish a bunch of these so we'll stop getting so many pings of we can't complete this. With the installation of the jukebox, we will hopefully get constant music now. Why would I want to watch news? I'm gonna change to the drama channel. At least the living area. So unfortunate that all these conduits got damaged in that as well, because conduits. Pain in my ass to repair. It doesn't seem like there's a better tool to repair conduits with. At least the laser shooter 9000 just hyper repairs floors and walls and stuff to make up for it. Any fees I need to pay? No. We're pretty generous about lining all the fees up at the next shift and trying to, like, piecemeal them at you. I want to see. How much time's left? Yeah, that didn't really fix anything. That provident negative. Welcome to Untime. The fourth ship ends. The change in the atmosphere is unmistakable. Shipbreaker stops sparking their hand torches and long-arm construction welders drop their grip and jerk away from wrecked holes. Duke looks out, a cargo holder cuts its reactor, and the entire rig burns down like a cold ember in the dark. Untime, the closest anyone out here will ever get to a Sabbath. 20 minutes and 58 glorious seconds welded at the end of shift 4. Seeming an instant stretch of time, meaning like loose change after the rest of the hours are divided and counted and spent. In the beginning, Untime was merely a quirk of the new celestial calendar, a more even way to divide the year now humanity's had uncoupled itself from Earth. Its overwrought lunar calendar. That was decades ago. These days, Untime is caressed conversation, anything at all that won't turn butt for the bosses. So managers who choose not to observe this fine tradition 2 weeks ago, one of them fell from the layer barge and hit every ship on the way down. Yeah, so from what I do remember, I think, because I can't remember exactly what happened, I think it's something like Kessler syndrome happened to Earth, where it is like literally impossible to leave Earth due to how much debris is in the way. I think that's what it was. I'm not 100% sure, because in Rogue Survivor, not Rogue Survivor, Neon Survivor, Neo Scavenger, Um, Earth is pretty much screwed. Like, there is advanced portions of Earth, but most of Earth is just unwild, like, wild, untamed land. Where most people live in the major cities. And the major cities are, I believe, just run by corporations. Or corporations on Earth. I'm not 100% sure, but I believe that's what I was going for. At 2, I'll stop preparing and go check the scrap store for more parts. Because they made a decent profit. It's not like a major profit from what I got from buying the reactor parts. Actually, wait, no, it was. Because it was only like a grand to get the... Actually, I don't think I got the necessary complete components. It's probably like 2 grand to repair it. So, like, 10 grand in profit around so, and buying and then selling. Like, you could theoretically sell your ship and eke out an existence repairing parts and reselling them to the black market. It's not going to be a good existence nor a fast existence. You're gonna barely break even with the amount of money you have to spend on food. Although maybe if you just kind of cut back on your food expenditure, like getting the cheapest food possible. And I'm more thinking food in terms of actually like vendor food, not the Treasure's ramen cup thingamabobs that are apparently garbo tasting. Alright, well, this little man of repairs. I'm going to be right back. It is going to take a little bit where I can do anything, because he does have a metric ton of parts to repair. Alright, I's back. Back again. To get myself situated. I think I will just, let me go to the component. I'm going to try to repair this mid-mission because I don't want to sit here all day literally repairing the entire ship when I could probably be doing something. Because I will need to fix it right before sale because the value of the ship will be drastically improved. Fix like a part like this, it's kind of critical. It would be bad if it broke. I would probably have the ability to repair it. For the most part, I think I'm gonna keep most of the parts on the ship. So, okay, I'm gonna keep all the N2 canisters. Even though I want to keep them around for the intakes that I'll be adding onto the ship. But before I can even go anywhere or do anything, I am going to need to go do two things. One is grab some more oxygen canisters. Put space for that in my body. Yes. Is that a brand new one or is that one that's almost empty? No, it's one that's almost empty. Hopefully there's some more on the station. I don't think they're model loaded right. Oh, so where's my unicorn notes? Is that what that guy just took? He took random shit out of my bag. Gotta go buy new damn smokes. I don't see them anywhere on the ship. I'm guessing anything in the public then just I can just use. No, I got plenty. It pays you a little bit of money. I think the only thing I'm missing is the pellet feeder system. I don't know why I don't know why the game's trolling me like you have bad piloting skills. Yeah. Oh, once I get that combat engineering up, I'll be so happy that I can start repairing reactors so much faster because it's apparently reactors fall under combat engineering. There's technically almost every skill in the game is trainable except a couple. Like, I don't know how to train them or where to get them. Is hacking, software development, civil engineering, like those kind of things. Those don't seem to be trainable outside of character creation. But you can get those through either the trading mechanic or the adventure mechanic, which it is always more uh, efficient to get them through adventure because adventure is a 1 year expenditure time, whereas training could be a 3 year to 4 year uh, and costing endeavor. Which I used the trading mechanic to get rid of all the negative perks of the character starting out, which was the immunodeficient, the feeble, the all that other stuff because of the life on the station. Sucks. But to like power through all that hardship, which was I think 5 or 6 years, I traded for a bunch of negative perks, negative traits, just to fix myself up. Yeah, time flies when you repair. We're already under $400,000. I honestly could sell the ship right now and probably be debt free and have a chunk of change under my belt. But I kind of want to build up more funds. I don't really want to purchase my ship. A lot of the ships are decent. The problem is I would have to remodel them to try to suit what I want. And some ships are weirdly... they're... My brain. Their airlocks are kind of weirdly placed, where it kind of messes with my head, because I usually board a lot of these wrecks. And I'm like adjusted to one way of how the ship's supposed to look, and then I'm on board and it's the reverse way. Mm. I'm also trying to repair these parts at station because it's going to be a pain in the ass to repair them otherwise. Missing scrap steel, rip. One, two, three, four intakes. gonna turn off the auto restore parts. Because I'm gonna repair all these parts, go check the scrap station, then pass out for several hours. The character's tired. Then we'll finish the construction of this vessel, and we'll probably use it for a while. Building up parts for when I want to construct my skiff and then just build a ship. I'm just imagining the little tiny weird ass ship that I'm going to be building. It will be a docking port, a command console, a thruster, and a couple batteries. And that's just the entirety of the ship. And like with one wall for charging, or battery charging, or one wall with 2 chargers on it. That's just the ship I'm imagining once because you could start with just nothing as your ship. I remember. I'll also confirm that that's the case, because I don't want to, like... Oh, start building a ship. Oh, you don't have an airlock. Rebozo. also go check out the black market and the sundry again. The black market might want to take these air pumps, which the black market does pay handsomely for parts that they want. Oh, it's 2... Oh, I thought that was 2-1. Now it's 2-11. Yeah, no, my character's gonna pass up a few hours to get to that point because we're not repairing until that. It's not gonna take that long to repair. Construction takes honestly longer, although technically with the laser torch it's not that long. Mm. Missing motor. We could buy that. I get the hardened antenna. Throw my shoe on the ground at that point. I'm also still traumatized from almost running out of fuel and power at the exact same time. That would have been really bad, because I didn't even have backup batteries. I had just right at pod landing 3 kilowatts, 10% fuel in a dream. Kilowatt hours. I need another motor. Oh, I also need like some electronic parts. I don't think they have those. 'Cause I think I bought all of them. And they don't have those. Wait, do you sell vents in the supply store? No. Yeah, that's about much as I can do right now. I'm gonna go send my character to bed. I want to check something. How much power have I used just sitting here? That is a lot of power. Oh, it's not. It's only $5 worth of power. I do a lot of power. It's just cheap. Right, so if I fast forward, oh, what time is it? It is 2. You give my guy like 6 hours of uninterrupted sleep. Very comfortable bed. I give him 6 more hours. Make sure I pay my bills before I forget about it. Yeah, those docking fees for my ship are getting larger and larger and larger. Once I get the reactor built and the CO2 scrubber, I can actually just adrift. I can lock my speed with Ganymede and just lay here. I don't have to pay docking fees. No more damaged parts. The other path of towing, but ooh, a damaged infirmary bed. That is a really good find. The problem is I won't be able to keep this wonderful find because I don't have enough space to keep it around. So I might as well add it to the ship somehow, some way. I'm struggling how to determine where to put this. I could put it on the right-hand side. There'll be a little module just like kind of tacked on. And what I mean is it would just be a room with a vent and just enough space for the bed to fit. Maybe a micro med bay. made some space. Now fix the thing. Well, the character fixes that part of the reactor core. Much no. The best infirmary staple on the non-professional market. The Infirmaway optimized balanced patient comfort with the ease of medical intervention. With Ron Burns' proprietary nano-robotic auto-attachment personalities can care both in weightless and hygiene environments. I think there's little I can do about that. I don't think there's any more. I can buy the Mega Animal Parts. They're not exactly that expensive. I'm not going to get in the trap of buying reactor parts for taking 8 years to repair them, because parts for the reactor parts are kind of a pain in the ass to get. But I will go to the next zone and prepare to try to sell as much as I can to the Black Marketeer. And I'm going to shove off for the attempt to finish the vessel. I'm gonna buy meal for the cat. See if they want food yet. Oh yeah, I don't have a core pump. That's another thing I need. Uh, I forget to sell that one thing. There's 3 questions. Do I buy the poor pump? Sure, I might as well buy it. In the event that I find another one, oh well, I'd rather have it on hand than be needing it. I see if the Sundry got an update. Unfortunately, they keep trying to sell me the new and improved automatic vent. I'm like, I just want a vent. Well, no, you want the auto vent. The auto vent is good for all day trouble. I just want a fucking vent. I don't want an auto vent. I want a vent that can do a normal vent's job. When's the next scrap update? Tomorrow at 11. I'm not gonna wait. Oh yeah, only one thing to do left. Time to buy license. I do have parts. I could just, you know, sell at any time to make more money. I think I'm gonna get long-term license this time around. I'm gonna buy a blue pass. Yeah, so we got until 9/9 before my brain. Well, 9/9 probably 14. It's 7 days from now. 9/9/12. We're gonna the 18,000 missions this game has sent me. Oh wait, I need to go sell my salvage real quick. Air pump and 2 canister cartridge. Turbo air pump. Cartridge, air pump cartridge. I think I need that for the carbon scrubber that's broken. Or, even though I don't have one. I'll sell my shoes. I'll sell the trash. Oh, we made 16 grand off of the random garbage that's just laying around in the cargo hold. And that will have it cleaned up the ship a little bit. So got just a bunch of parts all over the place. I'll put a little cut for YouTube. The maintenance arc episode. Thank you for stopping by and watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give me a subscription, leave a comment, a like. Maybe head over to my Twitch and Kick and follow me there and say hi. I hope you have a great, wonderful rest of your day.
The night is young, but it feels so old. A story written, yet never told. The mask is heavy, the air is thin. The game begins, but no one wins. Oh, it shines like gold, it feels like fire. A fleeting touch, a burning desire. The strings are tight.